This is David. Oh, it's just a quick hit on a Sunday. I'm like coughing already and I feel good. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. I'm losing my voice. Our chat with the smothered mother and daughter team earlier today. I feel like we're going to have to start doing a quick hit every day. We are going to run out of time. We're not going to cover all of this. We're doing the show here today. First of all, yesterday seemed to be like our busiest day ever on Patreon. So I don't know what it has been that has got everyone to our Patreon, but thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. We respond to every comment on Patreon. So I've been responding to all of you. It's been busy. So listen, this is the show that you guys have been asking me to do for days. Bravo has announced their four new shows. And we're really not, Amir has called me, Sarah, everyone, Patrick and Paul, everyone wants to talk about this. So with each guest that comes on, I guess we'll talk about it. We're not going to really repeat ourselves too much, although we repeat ourselves plenty. But here's the deal. So we have four new shows. We're gonna maybe touch upon that, but there's some other stuff I want to get to. So the four new shows are Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Everybody knows about this now. Wife Swap. We have Ladies of London, and we have The Valley Shahs Edition. So I have so many thoughts about each of those. I want to rank them, what I'm most excited about, what I'm least excited about, what I think is going to survive, what I think is not going to survive, what I see as actually happening with my producer hat, my executive NBC hat, where I see the network going. Probably we're not getting to any of that today because I want to talk about the two elephants in the room, which are RHONY and RHONJ were not on the list. They had upfronts. We've been hearing about this big Bravo announcement in April. Upfronts are always in May and NBC, right in my backyard, although I'm in Sag Harbor and the Hamptons when I'm in New York. Let's talk about every show that they said is part of the new lineup, and we have two shows missing. Now, I'm going to give you my thoughts, and these are my thoughts, and we're going to talk about it. Let's start with RHONY because that to me seems like the easier answer although I think we have a similar solution to both. So, um, as far as I'm concerned, The Real Housewives of New York City is canceled. I don't understand all of this back and forth. And it's kind of like Dubai. Someone was in my DMs the other day saying they're very upset, they're very hurt that Dubai is coming back. Dubai is not coming back, okay? Now, 10 years from now, if Dubai comes back, it's there it is. But The Real Housewives of Dubai is canceled. Dallas is canceled. This is a marketing ploy, and you guys, now it's 6 years together here. So most of you, I have ropified you, and you know, ooh, a new term. Let's trademark that. I have ropified you, and you know better than to accept this bullshit. But this pause bullshit, I mean, Jersey Shore was canceled. It went away. I mean, it wasn't even really canceled. The ratings were okay. It went away, and then very quickly we brought it back. We were going to have a whole new Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore was canceled, never coming back. They didn't say it was on pause, and then we were going to have a whole new group, just like they did with RHONY, and all the cast members got together and banned it because they wanted to have two shows, and they said, we're not doing your second show if you bring in a whole new group of youngsters. See, that doesn't work if we don't really want you. But the network was going to have a whole new group, and they still wanted to have the OG show, exactly what I have been screaming the past 2 weeks, what they should do with Summer House. And they should follow the older ones in the city, older ones, as if I'm so young. But they said we can't live without Snooki, Paulie D making $20 million on the DJ. And so it worked. And all of a sudden, poof, we interviewed Dina Cortez from Jersey Shore, right about that. The whole thing went away, and we brought back Jersey Shore Family Vacation. And guess what? Huge hit. Those kids are rich, unlike the housewives who live above their means. I still got to cover this fake shady business that Kelly Dodd and Teresa are in. I am covering it. It's a whole thing. We're gonna lay that all out. We're not getting to that today, but there's a little shady business that Teresa and Kelly Dodd are involved in. Here's the great thing about America and the world. Everybody has an opinion. So I'm going to lay out the facts to that. I think it's a shady business. I think who wants to take business advice from a broke Teresa and a broke Kelly Dodd who are desperate for money? It's like when you go to the gym and there's a trainer. I'm like, why would I ever pay you to train me? You don't have any money. So that's coming. That is coming. And the greatest thing is, you might think it's a great business. You might want to give Kelly and Teresa your money. I say beware. I would only take business advice or give my money over to someone that actually is making money and has money. Just my opinion. And that's the greatest thing. You could disagree with me. What do I know? Maybe they got a real business over there. My sources don't tell me so, but you guys make your own opinion. You don't have to listen to me. I don't know for sure. Anyway, let's focus here. The Hills, New Beginnings. The Hills was canceled for years. They brought back New Beginnings. It failed. Don't ever try to cancel my Misha Barton. I love that show. So this whole pause thing, you guys, it's a marketing bullshit ploy, and some of you have fallen for it, right? So as far as I'm concerned, RHONY, just like Dallas and Dubai and all these other shows, it's canceled. It's not part of the new lineup. Now, that headline went all around, and everyone went and said that it was canceled, which it is canceled. Lots of people have spoken out. I mean, here's I actually have notes, guys. And believe it or not, I take notes when I do this. Here's the thing. The network, when they announced these shows, they said we have no firm plans for the franchise to continue. Period. We don't need to read anything that comes after that. It's just like when that person breaks up with you and sits there and they say, it's not you, it's me. And you're so wonderful and you're so great. Have you ever been broken up with and you're like, was I just broken up with? Have you ever been fired where you're like, well, I don't know. The guy just told me such great things about me. And then we had dinner for another 3 hours, but he hasn't returned my text. I think he said it's not you, it's me. And we're kind of over. But like, no, you were broken up with. The network said we have no firm plans for the franchise to continue. Period. I know not everybody went to law school, and I'm not insulting you, but in law school, you're taught where periods go and where, period. I don't think we really need to read the hedging that comes after that. I guess I'm really riled up today. So, as far as I'm concerned, RHONY is canceled. Now, the headlines, everyone's talking about it. Bethany weighed in. We'll talk about Bethany. And after all this and all these headlines, the network comes back and says, well, nothing official has been decided. Well, that sounds like a backtrack because you don't like the negative marketing, which is going. The show is over. It's fine. If RHONY comes back in a year, if it comes back in 9 years, I will no longer be canceled. It will be a new show. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, RHONY is canceled. So I hate when you guys don't live in the real world. I mean, it's your choice. Just like if I say, I have facts here that have, Dodd and Teresa in a shady business. You don't have to agree with me. It's my opinion, and that's the great thing about it. You're just going to listen. You'll make your own opinion. So maybe you disagree with me. RHONY is canceled, okay? So it just is what it is. I mean, to backtrack and say nothing official has been decided, it's not part of your lineup, and there's no firm plans have been made for the franchise to continue. Guys, it's over. Now, here's the deal. I mean, Ladies of London, it's back. It went off in 2017. Are you telling me it hasn't been canceled for the past 8 years? Ladies of London was canceled for the